let's rock.
Jimmy Juice Podcast, man.
Let's go.
Figgy Fig, best in the world, that's what he do, know what I'm talking about. Ryan Rockett, born and raised in the H-Town, Houston, Texas. Know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Let's go, in the jacuzzi, smoking threats, I got my feet up, cut them haters off, I told them beat it, I don't need you, spend 50 racks in cash, but it's all good, I got my visa, this rolling got them staring at me like the Mona Lisa, my ghetto, Nikeisha, I beat it like a creature, she always like my sneakers, these Jordan 5 pink aces, let's go, I'm knocking them down, baby, back in the row, he really the one,
But they already know.
so none of my chains go put on the show.
Giving up gins, sipping my juice. Counting the beans, addicted to ends. I need to back in on whatever I do. We get it in on the daily. I get it rocking like this with the 80. We really 10 toe down on the page. What's up? We about to see what they saying.
Rockin' gym, sippin' juice. Rockin' gym, sippin' juice. Rockin' gym, sippin' juice. Rockin' gym, sippin' juice. Let's go. Gym, sippin' juice. Rockin' gym, sippin' juice. Rockin' gym, sippin' juice. Rockin' gym, sippin' juice. Let's go.
What do you have to say to everyone if we still consider the Astros cheaters?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Qualified.
This nigga's scared. Ain't nobody scared, man. I just told you I had a DJ setting. Fuck that shit.
What's up, everybody? Hope you all are all doing well. Welcome to another exciting edition of Gems and Juice podcast, man. Full disclosure, I don't think we even have a rundown. We just gonna freestyle this one.
Real quick, man, before we get into everything, I just saw this clip, man. I want your opinion. I want to know if this is real or this is fake. And I think we kind of have, I think we kind of got the answer to this here. I don't know if you saw this. This just
I just saw this. It's a picture of or video of Tom Brady slapping Jake Paul.
I think it's Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, I get them fucking mixed up, man.
Do you think this is fake?
Yes, that bullshit is fake, man. They've been doing a little angle for a while now. I don't know if Tom Brady is trying to get into WWE because Logan Paul's a wrestler over there, or if I know they had some kind of flag football thing going too. I don't know if that's part of this or what, but yeah, this shit's fake, man. Come on now. I don't know if Tom Brady's ever slapped anybody in his life. I know he talks a lot of shit.
Look,
I don't know if he's ever slapped anybody in his life.
I need you to judge this slap. Look at this. I'm gonna play it in slow motion.
Yeah. That was a love tap on the back of the head. Last time we broke down a slap like this was, of course, the legendary Will Smith and Chris Rock. We talked about that slap for like an hour and a half.
We broke in. We were chilling at the house and like,
special edition for that slap, man. I still can't believe that shit. Fucking Will Smith ruined his career.
Yeah. Ain't been the same since, man.
Oh man,
rapping.
Yeah. Sad downfall. I know we're way off topic of this bullshit, but I don't care about fucking Tom Brady and Logan Paul. This is whatever. This is WWE. All right, just book the match at WrestleMania and let us be in peace with this shit, man.
Why is Tom Brady getting involved in this shit, man?
I don't know, man.
You are owner of a team now, man. Don't you need to be thinking about training camp or some shit?
I think he's one of those people who I think he's kind of like Michael Jordan, you know. They're so competitive that once you're done playing, you got to find another thrill. I think with Michael Jordan, it was just gambling all the time, playing golf and shit and stuff like driving. Yeah, with his NASCAR team now, like, and he'd be celebrating like he's driving the shit.
Yeah, Probably got money on that shit too.
Oh, 100%, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Fucking betting on himself, man. So yeah, it's I think it's just people that competitive drive, you try to channel that somewhere else and it just looks corny when it's outside the football or basketball fields. What's up, Dub? What's Dub on YouTube? Said no outline, let's go. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a rambling ass episode, I promise you. But it's gonna be entertaining regardless, hopefully.
Those are the best type of episodes, man.
They usually are the ones we have the most fun with, man. So there'll be times I've put a lot of painstaking effort into the rundown, and I'm like, you know what? We didn't have to talk about half this shit.
Yeah.
The tangents be very, very fun and hilarious, man. So hope everybody's all staying cool, man. Very hot right now in the South. Very hot in Houston and humid and muggy. So hope y'all doing well. Figgy, you've been tapped into the World Cup still? I know it's almost over.
I still been tapped in, man. I'm still tapped in. Although I don't know if I'm gonna be tapped in tomorrow. I think this game come on tomorrow, the third place game. And I'm like, why y'all got a third place game, man? Y'all wasting everybody.
Yeah.
Like, just imagine playing. Like, look, so France got bounced out by I want to say Spain.
Yeah.
And England got bounced out by Argentina. So now they got to play each other to see who gets third place. Like, who the fuck want to take that serious?
I get why they want to do it. They have to do it. To be fair, there are some considerations. I think there's a lot of money. I heard like tens of millions. So they're trying to get people incentive to actually play their starters and not have like this be a preseason football game or some shit. American football, not soccer. But yeah, I'm not gonna watch that shit, man. It's just give me to the final and let's just get this already.
Yeah.
Now conspiracy theory time. Do you think there was now we've all seen the picture of Messi bathing a little Lamine Yamal, who is now the star player for Spain. And of course, like damn near 20 years ago, this picture. And now Messi is facing that same baby in the picture in the World Cup final, the biggest game in soccer. Do you think this was a conspiracy? Do you think there was like this is FIFA's master plan to have this matchup so we can look at that little corny ass picture and say, wow, look how sports bring people together. Something like that going on.
I think so. For this one, I'm not sure if it was if they wanted Argentina and Spain. I think they really wanted Argentina and France.
Yeah,
that's who they really wanted. But I don't think this is a consolation prize. I think this one good too. You got two pretty much Spanish type of countries, and I think Spain is still a good team, man. A really good team. And of course, Messi, that's what they want. That's their LeBron. So, yeah, I think that it might be part of it. I think, I don't think they mad at this, but I think in the perfect world, they wanted France and Argentina on this one.
Yeah, I think. And I was very disappointed by how France played in that game against Spain. Just lost. It seemed like they didn't want to be there almost. They just got their asses whooped. Mbappe didn't show up the first time in the whole World Cup. He didn't show up. And yeah, it was rough to watch, man. I don't know what happened to them. Maybe the American life made them a little too comfortable. It was out in Atlanta and Magic City or some shit. I don't know. Maybe the nightlife was too rough for these young boys, man. They came back all hungover and shit. Couldn't play.
They tried to go Wemby. They tried to honor Wemby.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, see what he did in the finals. So let's honor him and not do the damn thing.
We got to choke in solidarity.
Let's pay homage to our France brother.
Yep. It's like
but honestly, man, I was a little disappointed in England. I thought England was gonna mess around and win that game, but it seemed like in the second half or whatever, I think it was second half, but after they scored that first goal, it seemed like they were just playing prevent. It seemed like they wasn't even trying to score anymore. They were just playing defense. I'm like, what are y'all doing? I'm like, y'all know y'all still got to play Messi, right? So I don't know what they was doing, man.
Yeah, somebody who knows soccer has to explain that to me, because that always frustrates me how soccer teams will go up one and then just try to play defense the rest of the game. Like, do you know how fast these goals can come? If somebody scores two on you, it's over. So you got to keep. I don't understand why teams go up. Like Japan lost the same way too. You go up one and then you just try to play not to lose.
Yeah,
y'all got to be aggressive still. You can't just give up. Just say, "Fuck it, we playing defense and we go hold on to this one score we got."
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's like being up like being up a field goal in American football.
Yeah,
saying, you know what, let's play it safe. Like, no, like at least try to get a touchdown to make it a 2-score game or something. And it seemed like they act like they won the game. And I'm like, man, I don't know. And then you got the one dude from England, I think Jude Bellingham or whatever his name.
Jude Bellingham, yeah.
Jude, yeah, and he was talking shit to Messi.
Yeah, that's what did it.
Yeah.
legendary gift, by the way. That shit's hilarious. Messi like, okay.
Man, I'm like, I don't know why people do that, man. Like, I get it when you on the same court or the same field as somebody, you don't look at that person like, oh shit, that's Jordan, or oh shit, that's LeBron.
Yeah,
in the moment, but sometimes you gotta be like, all right, like we up one meal or whatever. Let's just play it cool, man. Let's not try to tick nobody off, and let's not try to get in trouble and just keep this lead. They could at least did that. I wouldn't be talking shit.
Yeah, shit talking almost never works out, man. Paraguay tried to do the same shit to France. Tried to talk a lot of shit and get in their heads. It just doesn't work, man. You're gonna motivate the true killers when you do shit like that. That's why everybody said don't say nothing to Jordan back in the day, man, because he would cook you if he felt like it. So yeah, been a wild World Cup. It's finally almost over, and we'll be back to no sports really until football season starts up. So WNBA is going on if you want to engage in Caitlin Clark discussions.
Yeah, she ain't even having that great of a year, I don't think. Or at least not on the timeline.
It's hilarious how she's the topic of conversation no matter what. Like, she's playing great, big, like she really is their LeBron. You know, for all the things off the court and on the court. Oh, she got fouled hard. Oh, she's a distraction for the league. Who was that? Acho said that shit. Says she.
Yeah. and then this motherfucker talk about saying we don't need her, like he in the WNBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need her. Or he said something like that. I'm like, man, it's crazy how the WNBA got people talking crazy, man.
Got shooters, man. It's just serious. Just serious. David said, do you think Jordan will survive the DraftKings era? Actually, I think he might have been better off in that era, because at least it was legal to bet, and he might have to deal with the fucking mafia or people trying to. So I'm not saying the rumors of what happened to his dad are true, but I mean, it's all speculation and nonsense. But I think it would be better off for players to have a DraftKings than to deal with, the seedy gambling now was in the 80s and 90s. So
yeah, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if he would have been better if it was a DraftKings. Just imagine DraftKings was like, if people was like, oh, Jordan over under 30 points.
Yeah.
And everybody take the under on this one. You'd be like, oh, word.
Yeah.
How about the score?
Good point. Good point, man.
He might be looking at that shit all the time. Be like, man, take the over. I'm about to score this.
Yeah.
he might be a little more motivated to play in the DraftKings era.
Nah, good point, man. Because I think he would take anything as motivation. So I think, they show the gambling line at the fucking arena now. They show it everywhere. He look up at the scoreboard and say, oh, word, you think I'm going to score 25 and that's it? All right.
Yeah.
So that's actually a good point. It might have actually made him better as a player.
Yeah,
So yeah, could be.
Yeah, he might have been the leading scorer in NBA history, to be honest.
Dub also said she's getting beaten up, Caitlin Clark. She's getting beaten up, but she's also flopping against Golden State and ATL, so I'm good. Yeah. Actually, I don't know. I've been tapped in like that. I only see the reactions to whatever she's doing, and I did see she was upset at a no call the other day. And I'm like, all right, yeah. But hey, man, I think look, y'all gotta be able to. I guess they already are taking criticism in the WNBA, but I did see something about the president refused to do some kind of public speaking thing. I forget who it was with, but I think they need transparency and need to be better at taking critique, because I mean, sports Twitter is only really good when you get the jokes off.
Yeah.
And WNBA is getting there, but I think some people are still too sensitive. And you got to get the jokes off for sports to be really popping.
Yeah.
For all of them. So
yeah. And do you feel, and I guess I kind of realized this seeing everything the WNBA go through, but I feel like I think we kind of look at, and I always say this even about life, how a lot of people look at guys as like, oh, y'all just drama queens and y'all messy. We forget that women are messy too, man.
Yes.
And all the stuff they be doing, like getting into it with each other and all that stuff, they just be so messy. Did you see for their all-star voting, how they had Caitlin Clark as the 11th best guard?
Yeah.
And these are voted on by the players.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, man, y'all are messy. And look, and just like I said earlier, when you on the same court as somebody that's good, like you ain't supposed to look at them like, oh my God, let me not foul this person because she's the star of the league. I mean, I get that. But and so I'll never say anything like, oh, they need to respect it, because some people be talking crazy like, oh, y'all need to respect Caitlin Clark because if it wasn't for her, y'all would be nowhere. But I'm like, man, come on now. Y'all know she ain't the 11th best guard in the whole damn league. The guard, not even just player. I understand maybe she's not in the top 5 players in the league, but the 11th best guard. I'm like, all right, y'all are messy. Y'all are drama queens. And it might be a little bit of hate in there too.
I mean, it probably is. I mean, and look, I can't blame some of them, because a lot of them, I feel like they look at other people or themselves being overshadowed by somebody who not only is not as good as, I guess, the super, super hype people were putting up to be, but also she hasn't won anything yet. So yeah. I think it's and it really is getting to that point where it's okay. If you really gonna be the Michael Jordan, the LeBron, the Tom Brady of this shit, you got to start winning shit and showing us. And I think they've been saying she's having a down year so far. So hopefully she could bounce back and keep people engaged, man. But I don't know. I can't front like I have a lot of WNBA hot takes, man. I'm trying. When the comments get here, I will care. Okay, when the Houston comments come back, I will tap in. Until we have a team here, I really can't do it yet.
I think 2 years ago when she came in the league, I was kind of looking forward to it. I was watching it and stuff. But since then, man, I haven't really. I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought I'd be more into it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You never know. Maybe I know the Comets is supposed to be coming back to Houston, so maybe I'll be into it more especially if they get Juju Watson.
Yeah. I will tap in when the Comets come back, and we have those 4 or 6 championship banners we could put up. Yeah. But until then, it's kind of hard to care, man. But speaking of basketball, and speaking of messy rumors and drama and shit, your boy from Akron, man, what's going on here? Why is he dragging his shit out? What team do you think he's going to sign with? And when do you think he finally ends the drama and speculation? I've seen him making appearances and dropping little blues clues, as somebody said on Twitter today. So well, number one, why do you think he's taking so long to announce where he's going? And number two, where do you think he's going?
All right, so I'm gonna be super reckless with this, man. I don't care, but I actually said it on the show 2 days ago. I want to say, and so I feel like LeBron and his team. And look, don't get me wrong. I know LeBron is squeaky clean, and so he ain't into no other stuff, or as we know it. But I feel like, have you noticed looking at stuff like the like Kalshi and all these betting sites?
Yes.
How they just be going up and down. 1 minute is Cleveland at 52%, and then next thing you know, it is Golden State at 52%. And then as soon as LeBron take a picture with Kevin Hart, oh, the 76ers is ahead to be the favorite to sign LeBron. I'm wondering if they just messing with the market a little bit, man. Because remember, LeBron's boy, Damon Jones, he got caught up in a little betting scandal. So I wonder if they are doing this because it's clear as day. Nobody have a clue what he plan on doing or when he's signing, where he's signing. I think he likes the attention too, but also I wonder if they are really messing around just with the whole betting thing, man. Because it's great. Like, I don't understand. Remember the last time he left Cleveland, he went straight to the Lakers. He ain't do all this, and I think we all kind of figured he was going to LA anyway. So I think he just made it. I think he might have just told Woj or somebody like that, and Woj just tweeted it. But now it just seemed like he just messing around with the betting markets, man. So I wonder, and it probably ain't never gonna get out. So that's why I call it real like reckless. But I feel like I feel like that has something to do with it, man. Because 1 minute is just like, okay, I know everybody know he's going to Cleveland. And then you get a report like, another team that's not Cleveland said it's a done deal. It was just like, wait, what? And he's hanging around Draymond Green. So Golden State is now in the league. So I feel like he's purposely doing this. Like, I don't know where. I think at the end of the day, to answer your next question, I think he's signing with Cleveland. I think, to me, I feel like it makes too much sense. I don't see him going to Golden State unless he just want to stay in the same and just stay in California. But I think if you kind of read some of the Blues clues they've been dropping and what Rich Paul been saying, it's saying like I think one of the things they've been saying is he want to compete, which whatever team he go to, they gonna compete. I don't think they're gonna be the Washington Wizards or some shit. So whatever team he go to, he want to compete. And then also in there, he said he want to be happy. He want to be appreciated and happy, which he wasn't appreciated in LA. I don't care what nobody say. Like, nobody gave a damn about LeBron. And even the own Lakers was just like, well, like we don't really care about you. We got bigger stars that played here. So I think he knows this is probably going to be maybe his last year or two. So the best thing, and then also to mention, he been going around filming stuff. I think I seen something saying he been filming stuff the last 10 years. So I'm guessing he's probably gearing up for this to be his last year. And it don't make sense for your last year to be in Philly or your last year to be in Minnesota. Maybe Miami because he played there before, but I don't even think that makes sense. But I think the way LeBron is wired, it seems like he always want that happy ending and that storybook ending. So I think it's gonna be Cleveland, but I think he messing around with the market, just giving all these random clues and Philly looking pretty good, and I'm cool with Jaylen Brown, just all that bullshit. But I think at the end of the day, it's gonna be Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They seem to be pushing the Golden State narrative a lot more. When I last tapped in, they're acting like that's a done deal now. Now I get the same feeling you're getting about this, feeling kind of like a scam, feeling like market manipulation. And I don't like that part of it. I do agree that that's probably why it's taken so long to announce. But I don't know, man. I would rather see him in Cleveland, but I could definitely see him going to Golden State. And I would think it's super corny to do that personally, but I don't think he cares anymore. I think he wants to play with his friends. I think he doesn't want to leave the area. I think he wants to be around that, and still do his Hollywood shit. So I could see Golden State for sure. Cleveland, I don't know. That would be the storybook, especially since they're a good team and can actually contend. But I mean, I don't know. And like you, I don't really care either. It's kind of sad, to be honest, because Adam Silver came out and admitted that he's waiting on putting the schedule out or waiting on finalizing the schedule for the season because he's waiting to see where LeBron goes. Like as far as TV scheduling goes. And I'm like, how, even if that's true, how embarrassing does it have to be to admit that?
Oh, 41
years old, man, 42 years old. And he's the face of your league still, to the point where you got to pump the brakes on everything for him to make his free agent decision. It's insane, man. No other player would have this kind of pull today but him for some reason. So it's kind of sad. Kind of like how we talked about last podcast about how the rap game's still being run by the same late 30s, early 40-year-olds. The NBA is still being run by a 42-year-old man with a full gray beard and bald head. So very strange.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I mean, me as a guy that grew up in Cleveland and all that stuff, rooted for the Cavs, I'm kind of over it at this point, man. I'm just, wherever he goes, I don't care. Like it took too long. I think everybody is tired of waiting around. And I think the worst part about this is just the random reporting you get, like, oh, the Fives is feeling like Miami. And like you don't get any real reports during this because he don't talk to nobody. It'd be one thing if you was getting some stuff like, okay, he met with Philly, or he met with Golden State, or he met with Minnesota, but you don't get none of that. You just get random. Oh, I see. Bronny was talking to this person, and he mentioned, oh, get ready, Cleveland, and it's just no real reporting in this.
Yeah, Shams jump on fucking ESPN every other hour to talk about LeBron James is inching closer to his decision. Motherfucker, I don't want to see you on TV until I hear a done deal, all right? I'm sick of him milking this shit. He done rode the clout of the Luka Doncic trade to the end, man, all right? All the clout he got from that is over now. I'm sick of seeing him talking about, something's coming. Stay up, guys. Something's coming. Inching closer to the decision here. Same thing with Giannis he did last year. I'm sick of this shit, man. Sidebar, I'm sorry. But I'm sick of Shams.
Yeah, me too. Me too. We need Woj back.
Yes.
Woj ain't gonna waste no time doing this. But I think people got tired of, it's been over a month now, I want to say, or I don't know if it's been a month, but some weeks. I want to say since the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
Everybody tired of this, man. Like, make a decision. Come on, man. Like, we got like, don't keep people on the edge of their seats. And I think people tired of it because in the back of their mind, they're worried that LeBron might choose Miami. And so now you done waited all this time and just like, oh, you strung us along for you to don't even choose us. And that's with any team. So, man, like, this ain't doing nothing but pissing people off, man.
Yeah, no, I agree. Just announce it, get over with.
You better off doing what you did with the decision. At least you had a time for that. At least it was all right, 8:00 tonight on Friday on ESPN. At least it was a time for that.
Not only that, man, that was prime LeBron. That was the biggest free agency decision in the history of the NBA, probably.
Yeah.
To this day, still is. So maybe you can argue Kevin Durant. Well, not really, because they already won before him. But that was the biggest decision, literally, in NBA history, probably. And this one is just an old guy going somewhere to retire, basically. So I don't the drama, all this. I'm sick of it. Just go ahead and announce it, and let's get this thing going because it's very annoying. Very annoying. I'm sure it's very annoying for the teams who think they have a shot, and the fan bases who want to see LeBron there. You know, what are you gonna say about the Wizards who thought they had a chance or some shit, man?
Yeah. Or honestly, the Cavs, man, because I keep seeing reports. Oh, James Harden opt out, so they could give them some room to sign LeBron and make some other moves, and they're keeping the extra spot open for Bronny and all it. It's just like, man, you know how pissed off I would be if I find out like everybody else he decided to sign with the Warriors or the not the Thunder, but the 76ers or the Heat. I'll be like, man, see, I ain't got time for this.
And what also pissed me off was when Rich Paul said that if the Knicks hadn't won the championship, he would have signed with them. And I'm like, okay, so you're admitting your boy's a ring chasing dick rider then at that point. Because he would have went to the Knicks until they won a championship. Now he doesn't want to because he don't want to get exactly. Or people saying he joined the bandwagon like they did Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
But that's really what he's trying to do. He wants one more ring, I'm sure. But he don't want to make it that blatant and join the Knicks. So yeah.
It's crazy.
It's a mess. It really is, man. I'm sick of this.
And what are you supposed to do as a Knicks fan? I know you won, so who cares? But like, what am I supposed to do with that? Oh, if they didn't win, then he would have signed with New York. Like,
exactly.
With that? Why are
we
you
supposed to be mad that the Knicks won now?
Yeah. Like, what is she supposed? How are Knicks fans supposed to feel about that?
Yeah, such a weird. I hate those almost happened stories that you see sometimes. Like you'll say, oh, the Rockets almost had so-and-so, but something failed. Like, don't even tell me that shit. All right. The Rockets almost had Victor Wembanyama, but something happened. And then is it okay? Don't let me know these things. All right. I don't want to hear it.
The Rockets is almost close to drafting Michael Jordan. But they decided to go with somebody that played with you.
I mean, well, technically they did. They picked Hakeem over Michael Jordan.
No, they did. Or it'd be something like, oh yeah, Michael Jordan really wanted to play in Houston.
Yeah.
All right. Like, what's the purpose of that? I know it's cool that they got the 2 rings and stuff, but what's the purpose of sharing this?
Yeah, no, I agree. Just to tease us for no reason, man. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear shoulda, coulda, woulda in sports. All right. All right. In other news, guess we'll ship topics to LeBron's homeboy, Mr. Sean Carter. As we were ending the podcast last week, Jigga is back. As of our last podcast, we were ending, and I think the concert was just starting or had started.
Yeah.
It was Reasonable Doubt. Also, 25th anniversary of Blueprint, 30th of Reasonable Doubt, and then the extra innings bonus concert he had the day after that. Bonus concert was delayed like 4 hours, apparently, because I guess there was some security issue. People tried to rush in or something, and something happened, and they had to shut it down for a while. And it's strange because that was the one show that had the most guests on it.
Yeah.
So I know the niggas were tired as shit getting on to perform at 2:00 in the morning or whatever time it was, man. But okay, let's run down the guests, man. And I will have to say, first and foremost, I do owe Figgy a dinner because Foxy Brown did not show up. Let's talk about that real quick, man.
Yeah, real quick. I was gonna say, and I would have came in here boasting about it, but I think you was kind of right on this too, man. I think, have you seen this clip of Memphis Bleak on the Breakfast Club?
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play a clip real quick. This is Memphis Bleak on the Breakfast Club. This was after that weekend of the Jay-Z concerts, and he did drop something where I'm like, oh, it was actually pretty close, man.
Show was so good. It was like, even if you didn't know, you got familiar. Two things missing from the Friday night. Foxy, Inga,
Source money.
Yo, I heard through the grapevine. I don't know how true it is. This is just what I heard. They said Fox was there and she got cold feet or
I
something.
wanted to see her. Like, even if I just walked past her, I just wanted to see her in real life.
Me too. I ain't seen nobody.
Wow.
I seen Gav.
Yes, Gav did.
Word up. Shout out Gav. But they said she was there.
They kept teasing all day. Gav with tease.
Feet. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is, but you know, rumor has it.
Got cold feet.
Yeah. And look, this is not a report. This is something he just said he heard. So I'm not sure if that's true or not, but
I don't think Memphis Bleak, with his relationship with Jay-Z, would get on and say something that's blatantly not true about one of Jay-Z's shows and put that narrative out there. So I'm gonna take this with a little more than a grain of salt. But that is strange, man. I don't understand why she was there and didn't perform. They have one song they probably would have done. And it's maybe my theory was that Beyonce made a call and said no females. But
they have
Beyonce was there too. Oh yeah, Rihanna was there, but that's
but I don't think he wasn't messing. I don't think he was messing around with Rihanna.
Nah, there were no rumors about Jay-Z and Rihanna, really.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. But yeah, she was not there. The guest list. Let's go. The guest list for night one. Beyonce, Nas, kind of big surprise, I guess. Blue Ivy, okay, it's his daughter. Memphis Bleak, Jazzo, big surprise if you've been following them because they've been in and out, beefing with each other for decades now. And Alicia Keys, play that horrible song, of course. Night two, only had a couple, but some big ones, man. Slick Rick, Eminem did show up, and they did Renegade.
Yeah,
and it sounded good, man. Eminem still got it. Jay still got it. It was kind of like stepping inside a time capsule or something, man, because they both look pretty good for their age.
Yeah,
and they were rapping bar for bar like they just put the record out yesterday.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, very, very nice performance by Eminem and Jay-Z there. And also Pharrell showed up talking tough shit for some reason. Talking about they don't woke the lion or whatever you was saying, man. So all right. And night three had the most guests. It had Jeezy, Tiana Taylor, Usher, Jermaine Dupri, The Dream. Usher is here twice for some reason. Pharrell again. Clips showed up. Swizz Beatz, he could have stayed home. Rihanna, Beyonce again, Fat Joe, and Jadakiss.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna ask you, Figgy, did you get FOMO? Did you wish you were there after seeing the clips and seeing the guest list?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I definitely got FOMO a little bit. I'm like, dang, I could at least went just to be in the building because, of course, I was watching it on the timeline and just seeing random people. I'm like, oh, they went to New York. Where I'm like, dang, maybe I should have made the trip, man. I don't know. I am glad I didn't get anything for night three because I would have been around for 3 to 4 hours.
I probably wouldn't have went home and then got pissed because the show still went on.
Yeah, me too. So I'm glad I didn't try to go for the bonus night or the extra innings or what they called it. But yeah, man, I think overall, man, I thought it was good. And just to kind of, break down the show a little bit, I thought it was super creative how him and Nas was out there performing, how they were blending the songs together. I think Jay-Z was rapping over New York State of Mind. I think he was rapping Where I'm From over New York State of Mind beat, and then vice versa and all that stuff. I thought that was super creative, man. They did that so clean to the point. I'm like, man, can we get this on the album?
I like how they knew each other's songs too.
Yeah,
you can tell even through the beef, they real fans of each other, man.
Yeah. No, I like that too. And then even on night two when Eminem was rapping, because a lot of people, I can't believe people was actually having this discussion, but they're like, "Oh, is he gonna perform Takeover?" And I'm like, he ain't about to perform that damn song, man. Come on now. But however, when Eminem was rapping, they did switch the beat to Takeover beat. I thought that was super dope, man. And he look, Jay-Z know what it is. That's a hard ass song. So I'm glad they at least played the instrumental and had Eminem rapping over it. So I thought that was fly. Just that type of stuff. I was really impressed by, and it was a good show, man. All three of the shows was good. I went to bed after the the third show, man, because I found myself kind of staying up, seeing if I see some clips and all that. But I ain't see the rest of the stuff till the next day. But it was good. It was good seeing Rihanna. Rihanna was a little rusty. I think she even said it too. But yeah, so if you was waiting on the Rihanna album, you might as well keep waiting because I don't think that's happening no time soon. But the other thing that made me think what made me think about this, I'm just so upset that him and Kanye are not cool. Like I thought this would have been an amazing night in hip hop history if Kanye was actually cool with Jay-Z and none of that bullshit happened. Because just imagine if they got a chance to perform a lot of shit from Watch the Throne and just a lot of Jay-Z Kanye collabs. That would have been cool. And I know they still did some of the stuff, but it would have been amazing to have Kanye out there too. So I just hate that won't ever happen again. But overall, man, I thought that was a good night for hip hop, man. I thought it was good. It was cool celebrating Jay-Z like that. And yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, man. I tried to I tried to keep it light on the clips because I do get FOMO too. And I get a weird feeling by watching concert stuff recorded on video because it feels like watching a bootleg movie, Like, remember,
yeah,
people had the cameras up in a movie theater and you could hear people coughing.
Yeah,
it has that grimy bootleg feel to it. And that's what I feel when I'm
popcorn.
Yeah, people burping, people talking in the fucking movie and shit. Like, it has that weird feeling to it. So I don't really like it. I'd rather, a fully produced concert video. I hope Jay does one for these nights because that'll be dope to see. Kind of like what he did for Fade to Black, supposedly his last concert, back in the day. So I hope he does something like that because I didn't like the cell phone footage really, but the show looked lit. I did get FOMO. I did wish I was there a few times. Epic night in general, just his breath control, the fact that he still has that, the fact that he did all the songs, no vocal backing track at all. Fucking new rappers can't even do that, man. They can't even rap at all. We just talked about that last podcast. They can't rap at all.
Yeah.
So it's it was nice to see, refreshing to see. And I'm glad it was a success. I'm glad everybody showed out for it. The Nas part was dope. I did think for a second, just for fun, to do Takeover and Ether at the same show, but once I thought about it, it's like that's impossible. They would have to censor too much of the lyrics because it was a little too much to do with the person standing next to you.
Yeah,
tell a man he got dick sucking lips. You can't do that, man. It was too raw. They could never do that, but it would have been nice. It would have been funny at least. But yeah, they can't. I don't think they're that cool. So, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, I was going to ask you. I mean, it's crazy. I guess I know how you feel about this because we would have did an emergency pod on this, but he did drop another freestyle.
Yeah.
How did you feel about this freestyle?
I didn't hear enough of it. What was actually said that was like super spicy?
This is the one where he was talking about Colin Kaepernick.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
And pretty much accused him of signing something with the NFL or non-disclosure or something like that. And yeah, I didn't really care for this freestyle personally.
Yeah, he could have left that Kaepernick. People moved on from that. He could have left that. I know he wants to address everything, but that's something he could have just left alone, I feel. And now I understood what he meant by when he said we got to move past the kneeling, but I still think that was a bad look for him to say it in a meeting full of like a bunch of white people and shit. So I get it why he got flack for that, and I don't think he should have brought that back up. I think he should have moved on from that completely.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, he had that freestyle. It didn't hit like the first one from the root hitting it, but I wasn't mad at it, man. Like look, I'm not in the business of just breaking down whatever freestyle you do at a show. So I seen some people, of course, trashing it, like, man, see, you gotta get up out of here from this and all this. Like it's not that deep. It like I don't care that much. So but in the same breath, I didn't really care for that. That ain't something I'm calling you to break down.
No emergency podcast for that one, man. Yeah. But it looked fun, man. I like the concept of I guess the opening video had him getting his hair cut by Beyonce. Then he came out with the retro Jay-Z look with the Timbs on and shit. And I thought that was a dope little play on the hairstyle debate that's been going on lately. He just cut that shit low and said, old school Jay-Z is back. Yeah. I do agree with what you said about Rihanna. I think she's retired now, man. Just give up hope. She might drop a album when she's 50 years old just because, but I think she is. It's kind of sad how the second half of her career just never happened. It seems like, she turned 30 and just like quit, basically. So it's hasn't dropped an album in 10 years. There's been rumors about her maybe dropping one, but then you see her clearly always pregnant, can't sing live. I mean, she was never a great singer live, but you could tell she ain't even been practicing shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, it's over. Rihanna is a legacy act. She'll come out for special appearances, but I don't expect any new music from her ever again, to be honest, man. So
yeah, at this point, I don't even look at Rihanna as an artist. I think to me, she's in that celebrity category.
She's an influencer.
Makeup, Fenty, and all this other stuff. Lingerie, married to ASAP Rocky. That's it.
Yeah, it's a damn shame, man, because I do feel like she had a huge fan base, and that's not something you should waste as an artist. I do think she was very creative and had a unique sound to her, and I think she missed the opportunity to work with a lot of hot producers and songwriters and singers and shit. And now all that's like, now you're going to come back in your 40s as an older lady in the pop scene. It's over. It's over. So... yeah, it's unfortunate because I like Rihanna, but it's over. I guess maybe she just didn't like being an artist that much or recording and doing all this shit she had to do before. So I get it.
Yeah.
Other things going on this week. I'm thinking if I missed anything about the Jay-Z concert. I think that's everything about that.
I think that's it.
Top 100 NFL players list.
Yeah, have you been keeping up with this?
No.
So, you probably heard or seen some of this, but the NFL is dropping 2 players a day on the top 100. They starting with 100 and they going down all the way. It's probably going to lead up to like maybe the beginning of the season or something like that. And so let me give you a list. I think I'm gonna try to do it off the top of my head. Quarterbacks that made this list so far. So I think you had Bryce Young at 98. I want to say you had Brock Purdy. I think he came in like, I don't know if it's like 85 or 75, somewhere around there.
He's in the top 100.
Brock Purdy, yeah. Brock Purdy. Baker Mayfield made the list. Jordan Love made the list at 69. Or no, I think I want to say at 70. Lamar Jackson made the list at 69. He was last year, he was at number 2 on this list. And he dropped all the way to 69. That was a whole nother
in 1 year.
Yes.
Who voted for this? Is this like media members or what?
These are voted on by the players.
And Lamar Jackson went from number 2 to 69.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a whole nother topic right there. And then I want to say today at 65, I want to say, Trevor Lawrence made the list. So I say all that to say a lot of people are worried that CJ Stroud probably ain't make the list this year. So it's looking like he probably won't make the list. And I was kind of joking earlier when they first dropped this list because Bryce Young made the list. And you know, Bryce Young was number 1 overall. And then it was CJ Stroud. And I was wondering, like, like, how crazy will it be if CJ Stroud didn't make this list? Everybody like, oh, come on, he gonna make the list. But it's getting a little antsy right now, man. I think it's a little bit weird that Lamar Jackson went all the way to 69 because he's probably I think overall probably a top 10, top 15 player. Just any position. But it's starting to get a little tricky now because you got Trevor Lawrence that made the list. And some people might think he had a better year than CJ Stroud last year. So people are getting a little worried that CJ Stroud probably ain't going to make the list of the top 100 players.
I think you said Jordan Love was on there, right?
Jordan Love.
So, like, there's no way.
Let me pull it.
There's no way. Some of these names, there's no way. Look, I've been hard on CJ because of how he flamed out in the playoffs, but there's no way some of these players are on the list and he's not.
Yeah.
I gotta look this up. Let's look up the NFL.
Yes. I'm gonna try to find the quarterbacks that's on this list. Oh shoot. Where is it at? But yeah, it's a bunch of players that made this list where you like, like I don't know if he's making this list.
Bryce Young was at 98. There's no way Azeez Al-Shaair was at 92.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah.
Another quarterback, Brock Purdy was at 85.
And that's the thing. Like some of these players, there's no way they can be on it and CJ's not. So CJ might be ranked. I'll say this much. I think our opinion of CJ is in the fan base is a lot lower than nationally.
Yeah.
Because national media are still in on CJ. They think he's still really good and the O-line is messed up and this and that and whatever. But I think they're higher on CJ in the media than we are in the fan base. And I think that probably goes for the players too. If they're the ones who voted on this, I think he's probably higher among the players than he is the fan base.
See, that's what we was hoping. That's what I was hoping. But it started getting a little tricky when you see, you got Baker Mayfield at 77, and then you get the Jordan Love at 72.
Yeah.
And the Lamar Jackson at 69 just threw everything off for me personally.
Yeah, that's wild.
Now I can't take this list serious because let's say CJ Stroud do pop up. Let's say he pop up at number 60. Like, I don't think CJ Stroud, I love CJ Stroud. He ain't better than Lamar Jackson. So how serious can I take this?
Yeah.
So you got, and then you got Trevor Lawrence at 62. I don't know how you feel about Trevor Lawrence, but I think CJ Stroud is better than Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, and Travis Kelce washed up ass is on here too, man. So like, how are you gonna say CJ's not? Like, there's no way CJ can't be on. Now I'm more convinced after seeing these names. There's no way he can't be on it. I think he's gonna be higher than we think, but there's no way he can't be on this list with some of these names, man. That'll be very hard. But then again, the drop of Lamar Jackson makes no sense either. Who the fuck knows, man? That's very, very odd.
Yeah.
Very odd.
Yeah. So that's why it's interesting. And the part that suck about this is they release this shit like once or two of them a day. Which is like, ain't nobody got time for all this shit. Like, I think like the last one that was named was Kevin Byard. A safety for the Bears. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? I react to this. Like, you literally have to react to it after the fact.
Mm-hmm.
The whole list. So it's getting a little crazy, man. A lot of people feel like starting to think he's not on this list, though.
Yeah, I don't see how he's not with some of these names, man. Some of these names is like there's no way he can't be on this list. Now, I think he will be higher than we would put him, but I think because like I said, the national media still speaks very highly of CJ Stroud, man. And so I think the players probably think the same way. So there's no way he can be on here. Seeing some of these names on there. But then again, you never know. You never know. So
I'm trying to see where he was at last year. I think he might have been like number 40. He was 39 last year.
Yeah, that's still a big drop, man. So
Yeah,
I know he's not MVP level like he used to be, but he's still one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So I don't know about all that.
Yeah, so he was 39 last year, and then I want to say the year before that, I want to say this was after his rookie year, he was number 20.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they didn't gave up on Lamar, man. Damn.
Yeah, and by the way, Lamar was number 2 2 years in a row. And then for some reason after last season, he dropped to number 69. That is crazy, man. Like he had to sleep with somebody, woman or something, man.
Yeah, something happened behind the scenes, I think.
Yeah,
because that's wild.
Yeah, I just don't get that.
Yeah, he done fucked around on somebody, girl, probably. But yeah, well, I'll stay. I didn't know they were doing that. I'll stay tapped in because I think CJ has to be on that list, man. But maybe you're right. Maybe there's some.
How would you feel if he wasn't on this list? Like top 100.
I would think it's absurd. You gonna say CJ ain't one of the 100 best players in the league? I'm not saying he got to be top 20, even, but he's not top 100. You gonna tell me 100 niggas in the league better than CJ Stroud?
Yeah.
Nah, you can't. I'm not going with that.
You got Bryce Young at 98.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You put Bryce Young and CJ Stroud's Texans have delivered. I'm not going to say they delivered great, but they made the playoffs every year. They're in the mix every year. How can you say he's not one of the best? I know it's not because of him. It's because of the defense. And maybe that might be the only reason why he doesn't make this list is because the players think he's being carried by the defense, which to an extent he is. But I'm still not going to say he's not top 100. That's a little absurd.
Yeah. I agree with you, man. I agree with you, which is why I'm a little bit worried, man. I feel
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll tap in. I'll stay tuned to Sports Radio 610 and see y'all's reaction if he doesn't make it, because that would be kind of funny, honestly.
Yeah.
Some new music came out that we didn't listen to. Rick Ross dropped an album finally, so he can go ahead and just flop and we can move on. He'll be made fun of for a week and then we can move on. But I was thinking about this because I did see he showed up on Joe Budden's podcast. And I was just thinking about how the album rollout process just sucks now.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be back in the day when somebody had an album coming out, they would do radio interviews, you would hear music from the album, and then they do TRL or something, some kind of music show or hip hop show. They'd be up on there, do a little corny interview, and you hear music from the album. And stuff like that. Fun stuff where you actually hear music that's going to be on the album, get a little sneak peek, and it gets you hyped up.
Yeah.
Now I got to hear niggas talk on a podcast with Aiden Ross and Joe Budden with no music being played or teased, and I got to get hyped for an album coming out.
Yeah.
Now the album rollout is just go hang with this popular streamer and talk about some bullshit. Go hang out with this podcast people and talk about some bullshit. And that's how you promote the album now.
Yeah.
I don't understand how this helps promote anything except just that you're doing something.
Yep, and not to mention, even like the Joe Budden podcast, his interviews with people like that be behind the paywall.
Yep.
So we only seeing a little bit of clips they show us. So I just, like just watching all of that did not get me excited to go listen to this album. And even towards the later parts of it, before the podcasting really took off, I think a Breakfast Club interview would get me excited. And I tell people this all the time, like if people give you a good interview on a Breakfast Club, it makes me want to check them out. Like, okay, that person cool. That was a real good interview. I'm gonna have to check this album out. And they barely do that now. And then also I don't really check for the Breakfast Club like that. But yeah, man, no, it's definitely not the same, man. And remember, they used to fly all over the country doing press. Yeah, morning shows and stuff like that. Sometimes, and this is way back in the day. Remember, they used to pop up at the CD stores.
Yep.
And they'd be signing some actual CDs and shit like that. Posters. Like I know they ain't doing that no more, but
hell no.
Yeah, but now it's just all right. I got an album out. Let me pop up on a few podcasts, and that's it.
Yeah, it's and this is why I think this part of the reason why we're talking about, Lizzo was bringing this up as an issue about how people don't know, her fans don't even know she's dropping an album because the algorithm doesn't pick up her post. But that's for everybody now. I think we just don't know when people are dropping, even if we follow them, because not just because of the algorithm, but the fact that they don't do the stuff that we're tapped into anymore. There's no music shows where we tap into and say who's coming out this week. All that shit's pretty much dead. So all we got is people showing up to Aiden Ross, showing up to Kai Cenat, and like, what grown niggas watch that shit? It's all gonna be 16-year-olds who don't listen to music anyway. So
and
it's a mess.
And see, that's the issue right there. I think you got people that's probably in his ear like, hey, you gotta get to the younger crowd. You gotta get to the younger crowd. And I'm really glad Clips didn't do this. Pusha T and Malice didn't do this. And a lot of people try to get them trouble like, oh, you ain't going no black podcast, or you ain't. They did all the biggest press they could as a grown ass man trying to reach certain people. Like they did interviews with the New York Times. They did interviews with like the people that make sense for them. They ain't try to go on nobody's stream and nobody's kiddie podcast and nothing like that. And I know they're a bigger draw than Rick Ross, but my point is they kind of stuck in their lane. They stayed in their lane. And that's sometimes that stuff helps, man. Like know where your fan base is. And I don't think Pusha T fan base or Clips fan base is on Neon's stream.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case. Or they not sitting there with academics. So I think that's what look, I don't know what else Rick Ross gonna do, but I think that's always a bad sign when you got this old nigga trying to appeal to the younger crowd. And it's just like, nah, man, just stick in your lane. Just stay in your lane, man. Like all of your fans are older. So, I mean, if you got some younger, fans, that's cool. But you gotta grow up a little bit, man. You can't just sit here and try to, make, and that's the same thing with making music. Don't try to make songs for the younger kids and all that other stuff. It just don't look right. It won't sound right.
No, I agree, man. I agree. I was just thinking about that when I saw Rick Ross on that Joe Budden couch. He's talking about some bullshit about the Drake whole thing. And I'm like, all right, man, the album rollout really sucks.
Yeah.
And now if I do hear music, it's people clowning it. Like the first Future clip I heard from that new album he put out was some awful, awful song people were clowning. Same thing with this Rick Ross album. The first clip I saw was somebody trashing it in some terrible sounding song. And so, yeah, now the first thing I hear from an album is going to be some cringe line or some shit that sounds horrible. Like Peanuts to an Elephant that one Lil Wayne song. That's still the only Lil Wayne song I've heard anything of from, what was it, the Carter 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only song I've heard to this day from the Carter 6, and it was just because people were clowning it.
That was such a bad song, man.
Yeah.
That was really his song. That was really a song on that album.
Yeah, the Lil Wayne fans are just past delusional. Sidebar too, because I saw somebody post some shit like, Jay-Z doing this Reasonable Doubt thing just makes me think that, if Lil Wayne did a Carter anniversary tour, it'll be even bigger, and he sell out all these stadiums. And it's like, okay, y'all know he's actually doing that right now. And the first show he already no-showed.
He's currently on tour.
Yeah, he's been on tour nonstop. You could go see Lil Wayne every year if you wanted to. And it's not no rare thing for him. And every time you see a performance and people are just like, yeah, this is what y'all want the Super Bowl. Just awful, man. So people gotta let the Lil Wayne shit go, man. He is what he is now. But I didn't heard every excuse put out for him.
Yes.
I done heard, the label didn't promote it correctly, there was a clip where he talked about his next album, and he said he didn't know what it's going to be called. He said it might be the Carter, or they might call it something else. They might call it something else. So I'm like, wait a minute. So you're just putting songs to the label, not even making it an album, and they got to do all the creative shit behind it?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing since the Carter 3, I'm pretty sure he stopped naming his albums. It's just been like whatever.
Yeah.
So
he is in a rough space, man. I think, and look, I don't know if it's just all on him or if it is the label, but it seems like he's forced to go out on tour. He's forced to keep putting out music. It seems like he's in a bad place, man.
Yeah. Speaking of a bad place, I know you're not a UFC guy. I'm not really either. But I did think it was funny how Conor McGregor went out super sad in his last fight, man. So, yeah, RIP to Conor McGregor. It's been fun, but it's over now, man. I don't want to see the circus shit no more, dog. That was so funny and so sad at the same time.
He did say he gonna be back.
Yeah, of course he's gonna say that. And he has one more fight with the UFC. But do you think people will buy it? Now, they probably will.
Yeah.
People are dumb like that. But.
I think off the strength of the name at this point. But even just that fight, I ain't watched the fight, I just seen a few of the clips, but just off of his aura now, man, just his swag, he's not the same, man. He's not the same shit talking and just cocky motherfucker. He is not the same now, man. And I feel like he know he's not the same. So I think he gonna come back again, just grab that money. But I think overall, I think that's it for him.
Yeah, I think he's trying to rush out of his UFC contract because he wants the Jake Paul fight on Netflix. He wants that big bag they're going to throw at him. Yeah. And it's just sad to see the UFC, which I used to be a pretty big fan of, to end up in the state. It's kind of the same thing with the NBA and LeBron, except LeBron can still play. But like the rap game too, it's like, all right, y'all done had all these years to make new stars, and you're still like the biggest names in MMA this year have been Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor still in 2026. They all washed up damn near 40 or there already. And these are still the biggest names that bring in the most money in MMA. No new stars came through that are breaking through like that. Insane.
Yeah, that's sad, man.
So we're just an old people world right now, man. Everything is just lagging behind.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I gotta do my movie review. Are you seeing any movies this week, man? I know there's a lot of shit coming out. The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's coming out. Spider-Man's coming out too.
You want to see that the Odyssey?
Yeah, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna hunt down an IMAX theater and see it. So yeah, I'm gonna see it. What about you?
Yeah, I think I kind of want to see it. I was talking to my boy Reg today, and he wanted to see it in the IMAX. So whatever it is, the 70 or whatever that is.
Yeah.
So I guess they don't have one in Houston. So he was going to drive to San Antonio to see this movie.
Wait, we don't have any IMAX theaters? Yeah, we do. I guess not. Maybe not that size. I guess that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, he was talking about that size.
Okay. There's only a few in the country, which is crazy.
Yeah, I think it's like 24 in the whole country.
Yeah.
They got one in Dallas and one in San Antonio.
Oh, damn. That's fucked up. I thought we had one here. That's insane.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Houston don't have one.
It's crazy how they can call shit IMAX. That's not the IMAX.
Yeah.
You know, I thought the IMAX was that 70 millimeter thing. I guess not. It's a smaller, but it's still IMAX. That's fucking confusing, man. Either it's IMAX or it ain't.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. But he was gonna drive down, but I guess they've been having issues. So I guess they showed one screening, which was good, but then the projector broke.
Oh wow.
So he was trying to figure out if they canceled the movie or they fixed it. So he ain't want to. I guess he's trying to call and see what was up. He ain't want to drive all the way down there, and then they're like, "Oh, it's canceled." So, but anyway, I do want to see that movie. I think I'm kind of getting FOMO over it, but I want to see it. I definitely want to see Spider-Man. Definitely want to see that. I actually went to the movies last weekend by myself. It's the first time I went to the movie by myself.
Oh wow, I've been doing that, man. What'd you go see?
So I originally went to go see Toy Story.
Okay.
Because I'm like, damn, everybody keep talking about this. I'm like, I'll go see it. But when I got there, I realized I'm like, damn, I ain't see a horror movie in the movie theater since I've been with my wife because she don't like horror movies. So I'm like, let me see this. It was some movie called, I think it was called Evil Dead something.
Yeah. It's a classic franchise.
Yeah, whatever. I guess the newest one.
Okay.
But man, that shit was god awful, man.
Oh damn.
I just like I don't know, maybe because I don't know if I seen any of them. I might have seen one way back in the day, but I ain't know what the fucking plot was, man. It looked like they just went in guns blazing with just blood and killing and all this other shit. I'm just like, what the fuck is? I don't know. I was just there, man. I'm like, man, like I ain't gonna walk out the movie theater. I just sit through it, man. But I'm like, man, this is a little bit of rough, man. Because I remember back in the day, the horror movies used to be a thing where, the first 30 minutes, you setting up everything and you setting up the plot. It seemed like it was in the first minute, it was just like boom, it just came right at you. So I'm just like, man, I was completely lost to the point. I think after the movie, I was about to look up on YouTube for somebody to explain what was going on.
I wonder if it's like you have to watch the other ones because I know that's like they've remade Evil Dead a few times now. And I watched the original ones. I watched the ones directed by Sam Raimi. It was a guy who directed Spider-Man 1 through 3 back in the day as well. And he created Evil Dead. He made the first 3 movies, Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness. And like around, I want to say like early 2010s, they rebooted it with somebody else doing it. And it's like, I don't know if they've been good or not, but I know some good horror movies have come out. I heard Backrooms is really good. I don't know if you saw that, but I've heard really good things about that movie. I don't know if Obsession is a horror movie or not. What is that movie?
You said Succession?
Obsession.
It might be a thriller.
Is it? Oh, okay.
I think it's like a thriller. Oh, it's a horror romance.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that now, but I heard that's pretty good. I've heard good things about that as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna go see Odyssey probably, but Travis Scott being in it threw me the fuck off. I'm not gonna lie. That first trailer threw me the fuck off, man. When I heard him talk, I'm like, oh no. It's like, look, I'm not about him being looking a certain way, but I'm just like a rapper being in a period movie just throws me the fuck off, man. Like imagine you watching, huh?
I said in the Christopher Nolan movie too.
That's what I'm saying. Like imagine if you watching Gladiator and T.I. shows up. It's gonna be like, it's gonna take you out the shit. You'd be like, what the fuck is T.I. doing here, man? So that's why I feel when I saw fucking Travis Scott in a trailer. I'm like, oh my God, come on, Chris Nolan.
And if he's in the trailer, man, I know he ain't in the movie for 2 seconds.
Nah, he has some speaking roles. I'm not gonna say that's big character, but nah, he has some lines. Oh man, so that's gonna be cringy. Man. But Spider-Man, I don't know, man. I keep saying I'm out on MCU, but I like Spider-Man. If the reviews are good, I might go check it. But I did finally see a movie that I've been meaning to see for a while because everybody kept talking about it. So I finally bit the damn bullet and saw the Michael Jackson movie, man. Finally did it. We were talking about this before the podcast started, but I finally went to go see it, man, and it was just okay. I didn't go see it. My mom has it. I was with my parents, and she finally made me sit down and watch it at their house. So I watched the movie, and I thought it was okay. I thought it was all right. If you're a Michael Jackson fan, like a super Michael Jackson fan, you probably loved it. But me, I just thought it was all right. I thought I could have went without seeing it and been fine. And I love Michael Jackson, man. I love his music. But it had a weird made for TV feel to it. The dialogue was very cringy and kind of cheesy. Michael Jackson was just like, it seemed like his PR person wrote his lines. I just want to be the best entertainer there is to ever be. I just want to save all the sick kids in the world. I just want to be the best. Damn it, Joe, leave me alone. Stuff like that. Like it felt like he wasn't even a real person, man. It felt like I was wondering, did Michael Jackson ever get pissed off in the studio and throw some shit? Did he ever get into an argument with anybody? Did he ever like creatively piss people off? Like, did any of this stuff happen? No, we only see the roses and flowery image of Michael Jackson. And I'm like, all right, man, we could have made it a little more interesting with his character. Maybe show how hard he practiced to be how good he is and show him struggling and pushing himself. We didn't really get that. We just got, oh, here's Michael Jackson doing the Thriller video. Oh, here's Michael Jackson doing the moonwalk at the Motown 25th anniversary. Oh, here's Michael Jackson doing a Jackson 5 concert, victory tour. Then the movie ends. It's like, okay. And oh yeah, Joe Jackson was an asshole. That's it. That's all we take away from the movie, man. Is Michael Jackson was cool and his dad sucked. That's the plot.
Yeah, we didn't know that, did we?
Right.
Nobody knew.
We needed a whole movie to explain this stuff, man.
Yeah. How did you feel about the acting and the actual acting? Like, how did the guy that played, I think that was Michael Jackson's nephew.
Yeah.
How did you feel he played? How did Nia Long and the other dude, I forgot his name, that played Joe Jackson? But,
I thought the worst thing about Joe was the facial stuff they put on him, like the prosthetics. It looked super fake, man. I didn't like that. But I thought the acting was good overall. I think it was Nia Long, right? Or Nia Long or Regina Hall that played his mother.
Yeah, Nia Long.
Nia Long, that's right. So I thought she was good. I mean, it still trips me out that now she's old enough to play somebody's mother in a movie. So, but I mean, she did a good job. His nephew, I mean, for the first big acting gig he got, I thought he was fine. I think the main thing people wanted to see from him was the performances, and he did a good job with that. He had the dance moves down pat. Of course, I don't think he's singing any of that shit, but dance moves were on point. And to be fair, he didn't have a whole lot to work with in the script. So I can't say, he was terrible and brought the movie down, because I think it was more the script kind of sucked for him, and his lines were all kind of cheesy, and so I can't blame that for him for that. But yeah, I thought it was all right.
Okay.
So yeah, Michael Jackson movie is just okay to me. I think I don't know. It's one of those movies you'll see and then forget you saw it. Honestly, like you won't hate it. You'll have a decent time. You'll hear the songs and be feeling it, but then you'll leave and just forget all about it. So
yeah,
kind of like that.
Do you feel like they set up to make a part 2 to this?
I was arguing with my parents with that because I don't think so. Because my thing is this. Okay, number one, this movie made a lot of money. This movie made over $1 billion worldwide. So you would think, of course, they're going to make a follow-up. But my thing is, man, you already covered the best part of Michael Jackson's life in terms of what we loved about him. So you're going to make a sequel and you're going to start with like the bad era, I guess, and then just it gets worse and worse. There's no more Motown 25th moments. There's no more Thriller video, and there's no Beat It video. Like there's nothing that in the sequel that will be up to that. Okay, you got him in a music video with Michael Jordan. All right, that's kind of cool, but it's not the same. And then you got the allegations, and you got to somehow, since the family is involved, they want to portray him like he's, innocent of everything. But then you got the real victims in here. So how are you going to navigate that, man? I don't see how they're going to do it. And if they do it, it's going to be something that leaves nobody happy. So I just don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they should do it, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, if I was part of that production, I probably wouldn't do it. If I had nothing to do with the family and I got the green light to make something like that, I will probably do that because that's the one thing that's not that I know we lived through it when we seen it, but that's the one thing that's not documented because remember the original American Dream movie, which was a Jackson 5 movie, that ended at a certain part. So it didn't get all of the, Michael Jackson hanging the baby out the window and just that type of Michael Jackson. And clearly he was, the painkillers and all that type of stuff. Like they didn't get into all that. And I understand if the family don't want to get into all that. So, I just don't see how you make that. I think it'd be bold if they did. But hell, you couldn't even get Janet Jackson in the damn movie.
Yeah.
So I don't see them just, keeping it real and putting some other stuff like that into the movie.
Yeah, and then there's legal issues with them not being able to portray some of the victims, alleged victims, and for legal reasons. So I just don't see how they're would be able to do it and make it as good as what this one was and do the same numbers. I don't think it's going to happen. But people love money. So I'm sure studios just going to look at this and say, hey, this made a billy. Let's do a sequel. But I think the sequel's going to suck. Like it's going to be worse than this one, definitely. So
they're probably going to get the light. I don't know where this movie ended. Where exactly did this one
end? It ended in 1988, right when Bad had come out and he was on tour doing songs from Bad.
Okay. I could see them maybe getting to like 91 or something. The sequel.
Yeah.
When was the Super Bowl? The Super Bowl was like 94.
91, I think, right? Something like that. Early, maybe later. Let me see. Michael Jackson Super Bowl.
Yeah, I can't remember. I could see them just getting that part of it and then cutting it.
93, actually.
93. Yeah. Okay. I could see them doing maybe 88 to 93.
Good point. They could do that.
Yeah, but I mean, is that something you want to see? Is that something that would be interesting? That'd be like, oh yeah, I got to see that part. We kind of lived through it a little bit. I know a lot of people lived through it. We could kind of go back to that time, unless it was some stuff behind the scenes that we don't know about. And I was telling you before the show, I'm like, man, I would like to get more information on his relationships. Like he dated what was her name? Presley?
Lisa Presley, yeah.
Lisa Presley. He dated Madonna. Remember he had a thing for Diana Ross.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to hear more about that type of stuff. Like because like he had a little bit of a roster, man. I just want to hear how it was dating Michael Jackson, or how was he, in that type of space.
Yeah, and that's something you also don't get in the movie. You don't get any kind of relationship with a female in here at all. So yeah, I don't know if they're just trying to portray like he was asexual or something, but they didn't cover that at all. And it's annoying because there's a lot of people who are still alive who know stuff about how Michael Jackson really was. And we never really get that in these portrayals in these movies. We just get cookie cutter versions of them. So
yeah. And I feel like you get the better stories from the doggone interviews people do, man. Like, who was the person that was talking about Michael Jackson got into it with Tupac? Because he was,
I forgot, but I remember the story. Yeah.
I don't know if it was Quincy Jones' daughter or something like that. He kept kind of pulling her. And he said he beat Tupac ass. Look, I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I don't know. It could be full of shit, but I want to see more of that shit in the movie, man.
Yeah. Or like when Freddie Gibbs said, everybody thought Freddie Gibbs was lying when he said that Michael Jackson pulled up to Gary, Indiana with a bunch of fried chicken and started handing out fried chicken. Everybody thought he was lying, but then there's video of it actually happening. So like fun stuff like that. We don't get that. We just get the stuff everybody already knows and has heard. So
yeah, just performing, maybe recording one song.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And they damn near made it look like he did Thriller by himself. You know, like I know Quincy Jones is in the movie, but you don't really see them working in workshop and shit. It's just him. Like they kind of frame it like he just invented Thriller by himself, the whole album. So it's like, all right, man. But it was just okay. You don't have to, if you haven't seen it by now, I would say don't bother. But if you're really bored on a Sunday afternoon and football ain't on, maybe give it a shot. I don't know. There's worse ways to spend an afternoon.
It's so much stuff they can put in this movie. Like, I want to see more of the beef between him and Prince.
Yeah.
Like, I know they ain't gonna do that. I know ain't nobody gonna do that. But there's so many other stories that came out about Michael Jackson, and they refuse to put this in the movie at all.
Yeah. And I get the family's perspective. I think the family is saying, look, you guys done demonized Michael Jackson and made your version of what you think he is for decades now. So now it's our turn to put our version of Michael Jackson out, the man that we knew. And I'm like, I kind of get their perspective, but at the same time, that don't feel like a film you should put out. That, like, maybe put that out as a documentary or something, or whatever. But it's just it feels like cheating the audience by just putting out a rosy picture of somebody and not showing any flaws at all in the character. So
yeah, that is kind of cheating the audience, because I know they don't like the negative stuff that people were probably saying about Michael Jackson, but it did happen. Like, some of this stuff did happen. It was part of his story.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand if you don't want that in the movie, but like, let's be realistic, man. Like, we can't take out everything that happened that was bad out of our lives.
Yeah.
Like, some of that shit is part of our story, man. And
it's like, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying, I don't know, it's just crazy. It just, I know they made $1 billion, so who am I to be sitting here complaining about it? But I think people have a right to be upset over this too, or criticize this.
No, I agree. I think it's kind of like how if people make a Kobe Bryant movie, people gonna not want the rape allegation in there. Like, you can't not put that in there, man. It's a little too important. Oh yeah, what's up, David? David said you can't blame your mom, dog. Yes, I can, because she kept making me watch this movie, even though I asked her what she thought of it, and she just said it was all right. It was kind of I'm like, well, I don't want to watch it if you just thought it was She's like, no, you got to still watch it. So
she wants you to discuss
it.
She want to have a discussion with you over it.
Basically, yeah. She wanted me to. I guess she wanted me to talk about why I didn't like it. But that's really all it was. And Kendrick Intern on YouTube says, "Can you brothers answer this question? I feel like the Watch Party Die by Kendrick is the reason why we as a hip hop culture is in the slump that we are in now. I think he did on purpose."
So I gotta ask you, Kendrick Intern, are you a Kendrick bot?
Yeah, are you a K bot?
Nah, I'm joking. I'm just messing with you. To be honest with you, I never really thought about that song having any impact, to be honest, because I did hear that song and it was a cool Kendrick song, but I felt like I don't know if that song really had any impact on hip hop overall. I just feel like the talent is not there. I feel like nobody really took a step forward, I guess. So I think I don't think the slump have anything to do with that song. I think the slump was already there, and we just been focused on Kendrick Lamar, Drake, J. Cole, the same big three. Oh, the message behind it. He said,
yeah,
the message behind it.
I mean, no, not. I wouldn't put that on Kendrick because I think he's just reacting to something that's already been happening, and I don't think he caused a slump. No, I can't put that on him. I think, we all know the reasons why the industry is kind of in the place it is right now. Lack of originality. Stars not, I guess, more laziness. We talked about this last podcast. People don't want to rap anymore. They think the XXL freestyle is a trap, shit like that. So no, I can't put that on Kendrick, man. I really can't.
Yeah, even the stuff he was talking about in the song, that it could be true, but I just think it's just a lack of talent, man. It's sad. It's kind of like the whole, if the NBA was still focused on LeBron, Steph Curry, and those type of players to keep the game going, like it's it's kind of tough, but yeah, I'm not sure. To me, my personal opinion, I feel like it's just a lack of talent, man. You don't really have a superstar. Like, who's a superstar right now without naming Kendrick, Drake, J. Cole in the big 3 or 4 or whatever? Like, who's a superstar right now in hip hop? Or somebody that might be a superstar, somebody that's up and coming, where you be like, oh, that person about to be better than everybody. I just don't know if it's one out there.
Yeah, I think and you look at the lyrics of the song and the stuff is criticizing, it kind of sounds like it all applies to that new Young Miami song that's like the most popular song right now. So no, it didn't cause a slump because the bullshit's still very popular. But it's just like Figgy said, lack of talent, lack of personalities, lack of streamlined experience in listening to music. It's a lot of things, man. But Charlamagne and academics really ain't nothing new either. We've always had biased people in hip hop media. And even going back to the source used to be the end all be all, but they were bought and paid for too, man. So they have very, very sketchy ratings on their albums and a lot of politics involved there too. So I don't think it's any new. I think it's just lack of a lot of things in the industry right now. And nobody is taking that. Nobody wants to take the torch from Kendrick or Drake and kind of lead the new era. Everybody just wants to do their own thing in their own corner with their own fan base. And nobody wants to take that next step to superstardom. And I can't blame them to an extent.
Yeah.
Future, Uzi, Kodak, Youngboy, Savage Thug, Baby, Money Bag, Gunna, Nicki, even Drake dropping lackluster. Drake didn't drop lackluster. Drake had a #1 album for 3-4 weeks in a row. I can't say he dropped lackluster. Yeah. Gunna, everybody else on that list, yeah, pretty much. But I can't put Drake in there.
And that honestly, that kind of proved our point a little bit, where it's just the same old. You You got Kendrick, you got Drake, and I don't even know if you want to put J. Cole in the same because I don't know if he dropping #1 albums or nothing like that. But yeah, I just think, man, like everybody else is mid. Everybody else is mid. Like who is like Drake been out for almost 15 years, man. A little over 15, 20 years. So I'm just like, man, like who else is gonna surpass Drake? And look, I ain't sitting here saying Drake ain't all that or anything. I think he's good. But I don't know if he's that damn good where nobody can surpass him. Like I just think it's kind of a lot of lack of talent, man.
Yeah, and I think people are taking an easier route to be a rapper now, which is just say whatever on the track and be carried by the beat. You know, I think a lot of people, you look who's inspiring this young generation, and it's like Playboy Cardi. You know, it's people like, I guess you could put everybody in his camp. And there's, I guess people realize that, okay, to be a rapper, it ain't really about rapping anymore. It's about the vibe and the aura and how you dress and how you appear. You got to keep the mysterious gimmick up. Don't talk too much. Don't be too much of a personality. And have these insane sounding beats. Spend all your money on production, and it don't matter what you say. Just have a flow, which you gonna punch in anyway. So it don't, like, you don't even have to rap it live. Just punch in, have your engineer keep punching in and make it sound like a rap song.
Yeah, and I think, and honestly, I think, I wonder if any of these artists want to be the biggest artists. Like, I wonder if Baby or I'm trying to think of the people he named, Future, Kodak, Young Thug. I wonder if they actually want to be the biggest artists in the world, because it seemed like at one point they do drop some good music, but then they kind of take a back seat a little bit. Like they, everybody duck Drake, everybody duck Kendrick. It seemed like nobody built themselves up to take the torch. And it's just like, damn, like I don't know. I just don't get it, man. Maybe they don't feel confident enough that they could be the best. And that's what hip hop was, man. Hip hop, everybody had their moment, man. You had somebody like 50 Cent that was, up and coming rapper. And he was doing this thing. And then at one point, he felt like he was the best. He was shooting at everybody. It seemed like everybody had that moment where they started off a little lower, and you had somebody that was a top dog, and then next thing you know it, they on top of the world with that top dog, trying to knock that dog off. So it seemed like you don't really have that anymore. Maybe this is what it is. Maybe everybody just respect each other so much, and they too cool with each other where they don't want to step on each other's toes and all that stuff. You got J. Cole that don't even want to take off Drake. He said Drake is one of my favorite artists and stuff like that. Maybe that's it, man. Because just imagine, I feel like somebody like a J. Cole would want to be the best. He sure did rap like it, and talked about it in his raps, but he never wanted to go at Drake or whoever. He never wanted to take that #1 spot. So maybe that's it. I don't know. I'm kind of spitballing at this point.
Nah, you got a point. I'm thinking about, I just saw a clip a couple days ago of Lil Baby talking about how he wants to, how he's going to drop some new music. New music is coming. And all the comments are people saying, don't drop that shit. Nah, you could keep it. We're good on that. And I'm thinking about how, like, 5 years ago, this dude was the hottest rapper in the game. You had him on Call of Duty. You had him when that COVID shit, when that George Floyd song came out, people acting like he Tupac resurrected. This dude was the biggest rap act 5 years ago. And now he's at the point where people don't want to hear new music from him.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck happened? It's the work ethic, man. It's dropping too much bullshit music and not trying to mix it up at all. Just having the same producers on every song, same features on every album, and you think you're gonna stay on top of the game like that.
Yeah, they They don't want to take a step. Like, they don't want to take that next step. Like, okay, I feel like I'm the best at it. Now I ain't saying he should have pulled a 50 Cent where I'm gonna start shooting at everybody, but everybody had that moment where they be like, I'm the best rapper. T.I. had this moment, I'm the king of the South. Everybody had that certain moment where, they kind of claim to be the best. And it seemed like nobody really did that.
Yeah, nobody wants to even be a rapper anymore, man. That's why they say in the interviews, I ain't no lyrical dude, I ain't no rapper like that. They downplay the rap aspect of it. And I don't know what it is, man. It's a lot of things, honestly, but I also think it is the audience rewarding mediocrity at times. And I try to give a shot to some, I hear about a new artist and I give him a shot and I'm like, you can't be serious with this music. Like sometimes it sounds like somebody trolling, making a song, man. And they're like, nah, this guy, he got next too slimy. He got next Slayer. He got next. And you listen to it and it's just noise. I don't want to sound like an old ass. I know I sound like an old ass nigga saying this shit, but dog, it sounds like a joke.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it got to be 90s boom bap rap. And I like a lot of newer artists, but some of this shit, man, you can't convince me it's actual music that people listen to and enjoy. You can't convince me of that, man. And it's just, I don't know. Game's just in a rut right now. Game is in a rut. I don't know if hip hop can be saved in terms of having it be what it once was in the culture, having it, several rappers go number one. Early 2000s, you had so many people gunning for the title. And now you look at it and it's Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole still. So nobody up and coming, nobody really taking the world by storm anymore. It's just, okay, the XXL freshman list just is a bunch of people with like way separate fan bases that don't interact with anybody else.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, this dude got next. Nah, he don't got next, man. I'm sorry. I'll probably never hear this guy again. So
yeah,
it's tough, but that's just it. I mean, I still hold out hope that, we'll get somebody of that caliber again, and somebody's going to make it cool to rap and cool to work hard and rap and not just get by on swag alone. But I don't know, man.
The thing is, and I hate to be this person like, oh, it ain't out there, or the other person that's like, oh, you just gotta dig around and find that person. They out there. I think the thing that's hurting us, I'm saying like me and you personally, because I kind of know where you is with music. I think the thing that's hurting us is that music that used to be on the charts in the 2000s. That type of music ain't never gonna hit the charts again, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just straight up pop music at this point, or kind of like top 40 type music. You ain't gonna get the hip hop that we grew up to on the list anymore. And then honestly, that kind of sway people away. It's kind of like, oh, like I never heard this, and they just think it's a cool song and move on. And those songs ain't in rotation. Like, you ain't gonna hear no Wu-Tang Clan in rotation at a radio station. And I know people ain't listening to radio like that, but like just that type of music, man, they ain't gonna get no love unless you digging for it. And you gotta like it personally. It's not just gonna pop up out of nowhere, be like, ooh, what song is that? You gotta stumble across it.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. Raimi on X or Twitter says hip hop is going back underground, and just wait until these artists figure out they can make more with NFT. Dog, are you an NFT dude? Now look, man, are y'all still pushing this NFT shit? What the fuck? I see you got the ape in your. I don't want to diss, man. All right, if you're making money off it or it's working for you,
comment too, man. But
yeah, appreciate you tapping and listening to us. I don't want to diss you, man, but is this NFT shit still going on? I know Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is still around, but I haven't heard anything about NFTs in years, man. Is this shit really still popping?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I forgot about NFTs.
Yeah, everybody had the apes and the fucking profile pictures, man. NFT bill is next after clarity. Okay. All right, man. Well, look, if it's working for you, more power to you, bro.
Yeah.
And Kendrick intern said, but we get Kendrick and Cole and they cover the Woo narrative. That's two people, man.
Yeah, and this was how long ago, man? They've been around since 2011, and they still carrying the narrative. And I think at this point, man, like of course they got some, Kendrick got some good songs and stuff like that. J. Cole do as well, but that's it. That's pretty much it. Like that's probably the most hip hop you will hear on the radio outside of if Jay-Z ever drop a song or something like that. I'm sure that will probably be in rotation. But
here's a question I have for you, man. Do you think a Kendrick Lamar or a J. Cole, if they came out today, would they still be superstars? Like, let's say Kendrick Lamar didn't exist and he made his first album this year. Do you think he'd become a superstar in rap? Or J. Cole, with his style of rapping, do you think they'd still become stars in 2026?
I'm going to say no. And I'm sure that's probably a hot take, but I'm going to say no because, just think about it. I think, right now, Kendrick Lamar, the way he raps and his content, and same thing with J. Cole, that stuff probably ain't going to get a lot of radio time, in my opinion. I feel like that's going to be the type of stuff like the bat. I don't want to use the old school word, the bat pat rap.
Yeah.
But I feel like they'd still be good, and they'll probably find their fan base, their rabid fan base. But I just don't know. It's just seeming like the people they look for now to try to be superstars are the little babies, are the, people like that. And they're not those type of rappers. So I'm not sure if they will be superstars if they came out in 2026.
I don't know how far the Dr. Dre co-sign would get you today. Maybe it might not have the same clout it once had, man. Especially since Dr. Dre been dropping bullshit music like that shit did with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, so. and it's crazy because I feel like Kendrick and J. Cole, I think they got some really good albums, man. I just don't know if the way the media is now, the way they be pushing certain artists, I'm just not sure if they gonna push them like that. Because look, Kendrick and J. Cole, they ain't the only rappers that's rapping like this. You got some other ones, they just probably not on the main radar. They probably a little more underground. So I just don't know if some, let's say Swimming Pools came out. Maybe Swimming Pools might be a little different because it's a little more, laid back a little bit. It's not like that, but I'm just not sure if it will hit the way they are. I think now they got to a point where they can release anything and they could get on the radio. So I'm not sure if they came out in 2026, if that would be the same.
Yeah, and now I'm going deep on this now, man, because I'm thinking about it. Kendrick Intern also said if Good Kid, Mad City dropped today, I think he still flourished straight to the top. If Forest Hill dropped today, they still go superstar. See, I don't know, man, because think about when Kendrick and J. Cole came out, they came out in the blog era of hip hop, and we had a lot of rapping ass rappers. Lyricism was still popular in that time. You had who else? Like a Charles Hamilton was around that time. Mac Miller was around that time.
Wale.
Yeah, Wale was around that time. Chance the Rapper was around that time. All their peers were kind of like them. I'm not saying they had the same style, but they were known as rappers and lyricists. Now, you don't have anybody in the mainstream that's really like Kendrick or J. Cole that get those numbers and are around that at all.
Yeah.
Who is the newest? I have some rappers I like. I like Mike a lot. He'll never get there. He'll never get there. Sad to say, but he'll never get there, man. Earl Sweatshirt, I like him a lot. He's from that era too. But
Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, Freddie Gibbs, but he's also of that era. Tyler, the Creator, is of that era too. So nobody from this era is anything like them. So how would they go superstar if they drop today? When there's no music being made like that. I guess the uniqueness might get it some props, but I just don't see them doing the same numbers and reaching the same fame if they came out today, because nobody else raps like that or sounds like that anymore.
Yeah, like they don't even use auto-tune, man. And I'm not sitting here saying auto-tune is the thing, but it seems like a lot of these rappers, the ones you hear, it's just like throwing that auto-tune. I'm a sing rap, I'm a sing harmonize and all that stuff. And they didn't really come out like that. They were rappers. they had bars. So I just don't know. I don't know if I think they would be good. I think they'd be in a conversation like, man, I gotta check out that Kendrick Lamar or that Jake. I think that they'd be in the hip hop conversation for sure. I just don't know if today's hip hop media would have them as superstars right now, man, because look who the superstars they try to push, or the people that not superstars they try to push, but the people they try to make superstars.
Yeah, like Doechii. Remember her?
What happened to her, man?
Dog, they try really hard. I kind of feel bad for her, honestly. I just seen her in a FIFA commercial bent over. It was like a Levi's commercial with dog, her ass all in the camera. I'm like, hey, I thought you were supposed to save rap, Doechii. What happened here? You bending over for the fucking Levi's commercial.
Do she even got an album out?
I don't know what's going on with her.
Does she even have an album?
I don't know what's going on with her, but they really tried to push her hard. And it sucks because she's talented, man. She's talented. She can rap. She looks good. But that shit just don't sell anymore.
Yeah.
What is her discography like? Okay. She has not dropped her debut album yet.
Yeah.
She has 2 mixtapes out.
Yeah. She
has not dropped an album yet, and she's been in the game for a minute. She's 27 years old. She's gonna drop her first album at 30.
Yeah, but she got a Grammy.
Yeah.
She got Grammy for best music video. She got Grammy, I guess whatever albums or is this her album? Yeah, Alligator Bites Never Heal.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this was like an album.
It was one of those like
EP,
EP, or we call it a mixtape, but it's actually an album.
Yeah, the whole Chance the Rapper thing.
Oh, the Anxiety song was a bonus track. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, because I think that see, this is where it kind of throw everything off, because remember the Anxiety song was out for a long time before she blew up.
Yeah.
And then they discovered it blew up, and I want to say she re-recorded it. She might have re-recorded it, maybe remastered it. And remember, that wasn't even her beat. That was shout out to Gautier. Remember Gautier?
Yeah.
I wish I never heard you.
That dude dropped that song and disappeared off the face of the earth, man.
Yeah. She made that song even hotter. I used to like that song too.
It was a good song, man.
Yeah. And she took that song, and clearly they had to work something out for it. And they probably threw it on the back of that mixtape.
Yeah. Doechii previously identified as bisexual and relabeled as lesbian in February 2026. Now, I foresee remember how Janelle Monáe was on this type of wave at first too?
Yeah.
Then she started dressing half naked and twerking and shit. Mm-hmm. I foresee a similar career trajectory for Doechii. I think she's going to be a little spicier and a little more doing shit for the male gaze. Yeah.
She's going to be a little more feminine.
I think she will be.
Rest more.
Yeah, because that Levi commercial took me all the way out. I'm watching all these asses, and at the end, you see a big fat ass in front of the camera. I'm like, who is this? She turned around, it's Doechii. Like, damn, you ain't have her music play even. It's just all. Yeah. If you seen this, if that's the first thing you seen in Dolce, you'd be like, okay, she's just some kind of Instagram person, I guess, or some random lady. No, she's actually a known artist.
She's a rapper.
Yeah, but you would not know that if that's your first image of seeing Dolce. So, all right.
There's probably some people that still don't know who the hell that is. It's just a girl in the Levi.
Right. The fat ass in Levi's commercial, man. So that shit took me all the way out. But yeah, as far as hip hop, man, I think it's peaked as an art form as far as sales go. I think when the big three here hang it up, I don't think anybody's gonna be the next Drake. I think when Drake is done, it's over. I don't see anybody reaching those sales or that peak that he had or has right now. Nobody else in rap is going to be able to match that. I just don't see it happening. So
it's sad, man. That's sad.
Yeah. And you think about like, because even this Jay-Z reunion concert with like, it really made me think, who in his generation could have a show like that? And this is somebody who people claim was never the biggest rapper in the game. So let's take somebody who let's like I don't even know, like could Lil Uzi Vert do that? Could Future? Maybe. But
Future could do it for Atlanta. I don't know if the whole world would resonate with it, but I think Future could probably get everybody in Atlanta on one occur and just maybe do something. And it'd be one of them things like, oh, you got to be from Atlanta to understand this. It might be some shit like that, which kind of add to your point a little bit.
Yeah. I'm just wondering, like, who in 30 years, what album could sell out Yankee Stadium that's been released since, I want to say, 2016?
Yeah.
What album, not from Drake, maybe, could do that?
I was going to mention that. I was going to say, do you think any Drake album from 2016, not the older ones, but starting at 2016 and on, do you think he could do like an anniversary 20-year thing and they go crazy? I'm trying. What came out in 2016 and on? I want to. I know for sure. Scorpion.
Yeah.
Like, can he do that with Scorpion and bring out a bunch of people?
I think his version of Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint would be
nothing. Was
Thank Me Later. Thank Me, or his first mixtape. And what was it called?
If his first mixtape,
not his first one that came out
later.
Yeah, that was the album. So Far Gone.
Okay, that's right.
It might be like So Far Gone and Take Care. He gets Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint, I feel.
Okay, because he got Take Care. Nothing Was the Same. Views. Those are probably the ones he could probably do something for.
But outside of him, because again, this is somebody we've known was the biggest name in rap. Jay-Z supposedly was never the biggest name in rap. So, like, who else could have a 30 years from now? What album do you think we'd be hyped to see a reunion concert for or a anniversary concert for? 30 years from, let's say, 2016.
Yeah, so 20.
I can't think of anything, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So I just did like a quick Google of this. I think whatever Kanye West do, it will probably work. I would count him out of that.
Yeah.
What about Chance the Rapper Coloring Book? Are you a fan of Coloring Book?
I liked it when it came out. I guess maybe. I mean, if Chance the Rapper is still around by then, he couldn't sell out no Yankee Stadium.
That's what I was gonna say. That's kind of
fair enough.
That's kind of to your point right there.
Fair enough.
Like it'd be cool. It'd be a cool moment. He'd probably do a show at the House of Blues or something.
That's cool. You ain't wrong, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at some more stuff. Oh yeah, Tribe Called Quest released the album 2016.
Okay.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I just I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it, man. I'm not seeing any comparison. I don't think in 30 years.
What about this one? What about Travis Scott Astro World?
Now,
That's probably his best album too, right? Like production wise and everything.
Do you think Travis Scott will still be
like active,
like popular, not just active, but like popular in 20 years?
I mean, he might. Hey, the way he going, he might be a full blown actor, man. He might turn to Will Smith after that Chris Nolan movie.
Oh yeah, that's true. Hey man, he gonna be in the Odyssey too. So,
I'm to answer your question, probably not. Probably not. Honestly, we want to have this real conversation. It seems like it's starting to decline for him now.
Yeah.
Like, he doing the sneaker. I think he got the sneaker game on lock where everybody trying to buy the Travis Scotts and stuff. But I feel like his last album didn't hit the same. I barely play anything off that album. And I don't know.
That mixtape thing that came out, that collab album, that was ass. Yeah, it's been kind of.
Yeah. I feel like he haven't really been the same since the Astro World shit happened. Like the actual music festival that happened. So to answer your question, I don't think he gonna be around that much like that.
And then I think Jay-Z's music lends itself more to an older audience than Travis Scott does. Can you imagine 50-year-old niggas getting hyped to fucking what was that song on there? Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like in their 40s and 50s getting hyped to Sicko Mode. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So
I mean, currently I don't see any albums now. I'm like, 30 years from now, we got to celebrate this.
Yeah. But then again, maybe nobody expected Blueprint to get, but maybe we're just speaking all in hindsight and we just don't know what's going to still be big. Maybe rap will be even worse than it is now. Like to the point where we're looking back on this year and like, damn, we thought rap was bad in 2026.
Yeah.
Wait till 2036 roll around.
We might really be celebrating Coloring Book.
Fair enough. We might look back at some of these albums that were just whatever and we'll be like, man, it was so good back then. We'll look at it.
It's also sad, man, because even in real time, man, like everybody liked the Blueprint. And I know it's a little different with Reasonable Doubt because that was kind of like a slow cook.
Yeah.
But in real time, man, I remember in real time, like my sister had Blueprint the album. And I remember people talking about that album, and even years after, everybody was saying that was his best album. So I mean, maybe Coloring Book could be a slow burn like Reasonable Doubt or something like that. And I'm looking at even Kendrick Lamar, Damn. Like, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do a 30-year anniversary to Damn?
Yeah.
And I thought it was a good album, but I don't look at it as his best work or Reasonable Doubt or Blueprint.
Yeah. No, I agree. And we're picking on Chance the Rapper now. I'm starting to feel bad for him at this point. He really he was the definition of industry plant. He just couldn't take off, man. When he got divorced, that was it. When he got married, the album he dropped when he got married cursed him. Yeah. That was it. That was the end of the ride.
What was the name of that album? I remember the album cover. It was bad.
Yeah, it was him holding a fucking CD with jewels on it or some shit. It was super corny. I forget what it was called, but the brand, something New Day or something like that. The Big Day. Yeah. Terrible album, man. Ruined his career. Then he got divorced, and now the album sounds super stupid, but because it's about him getting married to his wife.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Long story short, man, I don't know what the future of rap looks like. You know, maybe we return to the good old days and we have a next Drake, we have a next Kendrick, we have a next J. Cole, but I just don't see it happening. I think as far as mainstream rap, we're seeing a sharp decline already. I saw another article talking about how numbers are lowest it's been in since, I want to say 2016 or some shit like that. Funny we brought that year up too. But yeah, it's just the outlook of rap in the mainstream is pretty bleak in general. And I don't think we're ever going to get to the heights that we've seen already. I think when Drake hangs it up, that's it for artists like him. When Kendrick is done, I don't think there's going to be a Kendrick part 2. When J. Cole's done, I don't think anybody that raps like him will be the next J. Cole, will be as big as he got.
Yeah.
So I think it's just going to be a different landscape. I think it's going to be 16-year-old kids liking certain people, and that's it. It's not going to be a worldwide fan base of 1 or 2 or 3 artists anymore. It's going to be fan bases of random niggas around the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad, man. It's really sad. And I appreciate Kendrick intern on here. You sparked this conversation, man.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit sad now.
Yeah, I don't want to bring everybody down. Look, I mean, yeah, I don't know how to make it more positive.
Honestly, I'm a little sad because it got here with it. But at the end of the day, man, you can search and find some good hip hop.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's totally gone. It might not be in your face. It might not be on the radio or on TV. But you can find some good music out there, man.
Yeah, rap will never die, man. I would say find artists you like and support them. Buy their music if you can. Go to their shows. That's what I do. When I have artists I like, whenever they come to Houston, I make sure to go to their shows if I can. I make sure with their son's album, I'll buy it on vinyl or whatever. And just support the music you like, because that's all you can do now. And I guess it hurts to think about the good old days of rap and now it might be all behind us. But I don't think rap's ever going to die.
Yeah.
It's going to die. It's too big to fail now. So it's all going to be here in some form or fashion, but just it ain't going to be like it used to be.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
And with that being said, I think that might put a bow tie on this podcast, man. It's been about 2 hours. And yeah, anything else? Anything you got planned for the weekend, Figgy?
Nah, actually I do got I'm gonna go up to Wall Trip High School with Ed Ingram. They doing the school supply giveaway for the kids.
Okay.
So I'll be up there just kind of hanging around and yeah, I mean, if you got some kids that need some school supplies, man, pop up. It's Saturday, so this podcast probably dropped when you hear this, but Saturday morning to the people that's watching right now, Saturday morning, I want to say at 9 a.m. They're gonna be giving away school supplies at Wall Trip High School, and they doing haircuts too. I think Cuts for Christ. So
okay.
Hooking the kids up and all that stuff with Ed Ingram, and then they doing a fireside chat. I forgot what it's called, but after that, they gonna do like a cool little talking session with Ed Ingram and some other Texan players. I don't know who else is gonna be there. But,
okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be kind of hanging around, supporting and all that stuff. That's all I pretty much got. And maybe watch the third place game between France and England. Have it on in the background.
Random thought. Do kids still get hype about school shopping? Because I used to enjoy the school shopping process when I was a kid, because you would get fresh new pencils and fresh new notebooks, and you would get everybody wanted the clean notebooks and shit, man. The folders. I wanted the Power Rangers stuff and Ninja Turtles stuff, and you get a new lunchbox. You get a cool. Yeah, that's how we used to flex in school, man. You had to get the book bag, the JanSport, the clean JanSport. You had to get the freshest pencils, mechanical pencils, and all the fucking merch with the Power Rangers and shit. Do kids still get excited about that, or they don't give a fuck?
I don't know. Maybe the younger kids probably get excited about it. Shoot, I thought you was going here with it, like the older kids. Like, do they still try to, like get fresh and get the name brand stuff? And
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think they care about supplies like that when you're in high school, but I think you more care about your fit in high school and having Jordans and shit.
That's when I used to get excited. We used to be like, hey, we gotta go school shopping. And at the time we spent like $200, which was a lot of fucking money during that time. And that shit had to last the whole school year. And so I remember my mom taking me to Burlington Coat Factory. Like get what you need. So I remember them days.
The clothes shopping was big, but back in school, back in like elementary school, we had uniforms and shit. So that didn't matter to me. I just cared about the supplies, man. I wanted to look clean and get the compliments like, oh, you got the Power Rangers lunchbox. Where'd you get that from?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Or you got the big folder with the 3.
Yep. You got the glue. There's always that kid that had every supply and some shit you didn't have, so you had to go borrow it from him. Everybody wanted to be the kid that had the 64 color crayon shit. Remember that?
With the sharpener on the back.
Yeah. I usually only had the regular size crayons, man, with the fucking primary colors only. And these motherfuckers had the 64 with the shit you never heard of. Turquoise, blue, magenta. This fucking colors I ain't even heard of in my life.
Maud.
Yeah, crazy colors, man.
Yeah.
I always wanted that. I never had the big old box of crayons, man. I only had the little one. So.
Yeah, I think I had that a couple times, to be honest.
You were stunting then, man. You were flexing on them.
Yeah.
But anyway, sidebar. Stroll down memory lane. Anyway, appreciate y'all for kicking it with us, man, and presenting some good questions and topics for debate. So we appreciate y'all for kicking it with us, man. And as always, until next time.
Peace.